So it would appear that the young man was an actor in a Shakespearean play, I deduced. And he may still be performing at that very play, she added. We shall need the exact date Anne Atwood disappeared from the family estate, and then search for Shakespearean plays being performed in London on that very day. Could we simply not ask Anne for the name of the play and theatre she attended that fateful night? I asked. I think it best we not reveal ourselves to her at this juncture, she responded. Anne is obviously involved to some degree with this actor, and might be tempted to tell him of our entrance into the case, which would alert the fox that the hounds have picked up his scent. Thus it serves our cause to take the longer route to discover the locale of the theatre.
There may well be more than a few, if one considers professional as well as amateur playhouses,
my father said. There are ways to narrow that number and determine if our young man was amongst the actors in a given play, said Joanna. But of immediate and more importance is the white pipe in the photograph. You will notice that he is not holding the bowl between his thumb and index finger, as most smokers do, but rather has the stem clinched in his fist. And on closer inspection, you will observe that the stem is exceptionally long and extends beyond his grip for the length of at least 2 more clenched fists. Now, think back and tell me where we have seen pipes with such long stems before.
Opium dens, my father answered at once. There the clients recline and position their lengthy opium-filled pipes directly over lamps that heat the drug until it evaporates, thus allowing the smoker to inhale the vapor.
That also explains the straw mat the couple was seated upon and the dazed expression on Anne Atwood's face, Joanna denoted. So, we have our very young debutante with a handsome Shakespearean actor in an opium den on the night of her disappearance.
It would appear that the young actor is an active participant in the blackmailing scheme.
Undoubtedly, for he led her every step of the way, she concurred. And now there are 2 avenues by which we can identify this scoundrel, the play he was in, and the opium den he visited with her.
But the second of these avenues might well prove to be the most difficult, for there are dozens and dozens of opium dens in London, many of which are hidden in the darkest corners.
Tisk, tisk, my dear Watson. Would you expect this villain, who arranges magical carriage rides, to escort his princess into a dangerous lower-class den?
Hardly.
He would only venture with her into the very best of the lot, where untoward experiences never occur, she said. Now, I would like you to think back to our past visits, and tell me who would be the owner of such an establishment.
R. Singh,
I answered promptly. Mr. R. Singh, indeed, who also happens to possess a very keen set of eyes, my wife recalled, and reached for the phone.